Okay, 1451, good luck. We've not played before, no head-to-head score there. 180 games of Rapids, could be slightly underrated, you never know. I've done 340 now. So another carrot. Let's take back. Let's develop. Okay, comes forward. So I'm going to push a pawn so I can capture back. Okay. I think I just want bishop up. It might bring this annoying knight move though, mightn't it? Let's spend a move going here just to guard that so we can develop the bishop. And now we're going to try and castle. Now I'm certain a Greek gift can't work here because I've got a nice queen in defensive mode. So can we get to the knight here? Let's bring this knight into play. Okay, flies forward. So I assume I want the bishop into play as well. Is it worth a push? I don't think it is. Let's just develop and get the rooks into place, something like that. Maybe knight up could be. Oh, he's given me a target again. I don't think that works. There is a free pawn there. Pawn, pawn, takes, and he can't take back. So that's a free pawn, right? I'm going to take it because it looks like a free pawn. If you take, I just simply take and my queen guards the knight. In principle, just simply go back to where it was. Okay, so you push forward. He's playing a little bit quick. I'm actually going to play rook across first, just a natural development move. And then maybe just the knight back, like I said, to where it was, just so I don't forget about it and wander the queen off somewhere. Queen across could be a move now as well, with the pawn being here. And then there's also a threat here, should we be able to deflect this pawn. Yeah, so I'm looking at queen over to hit this pawn. Pressure here. So pawn up isn't really a move right now. If I do move though, my knight's not guarded. So queen across. Bishop can move maybe. Oh, he's offering a draw now. I'm not going to take a draw there. I'm going to bring the knight back. Probably just redeploy the knight to the other side. But slowly and steadily does it. I'm still looking at queen across just so this pawn can't move. But he's reinforced it anyhow. Okay. Actually, I've just got an idea here to throw a check in. And if you come onto this diagonal, then we can bring the bishop on this one as well. Okay. So I think we want to throw a check in. So there is this knight move that might come in now. So maybe here and see if he gives up his bishop. Or maybe just go here straight away. Then he has got knight down though. Slightly annoying. Actually, I'm going to go forward, threatening a check. Knight in does still hit my bishop though. But I could still play a knight check, so he's covered that. So I assume I want the bishop here now. Let's do that so we don't forget about it. So now we're knight in, it is actually covered. Okay, that's what he's done. So I think I want the other rook across. Actually, do I want to unguard this? I quite like the look of bishop up here, actually. Let's go here and hit the knight. If he takes, I'll probably just take with the rook. Just so that the pawns are still intact. Okay, so kicks the bishop. So I want to just be back here, I think. Then if forward, just drop back here. Oh, he's taken now. I think I want to go with the queen just to keep these intact as well. So now we've got a chance to take, check. Take, check, rook blocks. I don't see me getting much there. Queen back looks sensible here, I think. Or just take. I'm going to get rid of the knight. I'm going to get rid of that knight. I'm going to centralize my rook. But I'm actually going to look to push a pawn forward to give my king a square for later in the game. Here right now you can simply block. So I'm trying to actually line up pushing, so can I do it now? Here takes, rook check, block, check. I think you're probably fine. Yeah, I need to give my king a square. I'm going to go forward 2. So I've got a square, then if I go forward, you've got to move like queen down. I've got to deal with it. Pawn and rook are loose, but then I'm threatening to get forward. That kind of tempts me into it anyway. Okay. So rook up, queen down, rook across, take a pawn. Then I really am getting forward though, or I think I am. Rook here, rook here. I could just check and get the queen off. That seems clean as well. I think I'm actually going to come back here. Just a line of pressure gently on this file. Oh, now can I actually check? You'd have to block with the queen. Trade, trade. Pawn up maybe, not quite. I want to go forward, but there's this annoying move. But then I do get the check though now. But I don't see how I actually get in. I'm going to risk it though. I'm going to risk him getting in here. I think I can play something like this and then a check. Oh, he's gone backwards. He's playing really, really quickly. Really quick. So here, down, takes, yeah. If he takes or pushes, then I can just take. That should be good. So I'm going to collect the pawn. He's playing this really, really quickly, far too quickly. Okay, so he's launched forward, so we have a nice target here. So let's come behind the pawn, maybe the other rook as well. Let's come across, hit the pawn, then we can maybe push. So he's guarding it. So it's got to be right to push. If takes, I'll probably take this one. So we've split the two of them. And then rook can come either way here. So he's gone forward. So rook up, king down. I just take. Rook down, I take, rook down. I think it's just winning for me. Yeah, just got to make sure I play at the right speed and don't blunder something. Okay, so check. I could just go here as well, I guess, but let's check and then maybe pin a rook. Everything should be winning, barring calamities, so check now. And we're marching forward, threatening a back rank checkmate almost. So we can go here, or we can maybe come across. One of the rooks needs to drop back. So let's do this and create the back rank mate threat. You'll have to drop one of the rooks back, I think. Okay, so we've got the rook off. So I think we just take and come across. It should be cleanly winning. Just hit the pawn. He can't defend it. He can try and go for this one, but we're going to get the outside pass pawn. Just go back and keep the king cut. So his king can't easily get in. Run this up the board, and eventually when the king comes over, we just go up the other side. Alright, so we can do that now, but he just takes, so hold on, check, up, down. Now I'm going to push the pawn first. There's no rush, I just want to win the game, doesn't matter how we win it. So here, up, here, you've got a cross. So here, up, across, here. Yeah, it's not quite the right moment. Let's bring my king up. I might have just slightly misplayed this, but it's all cleanly winged, of course. Rook here. He can't take because he can't stop my pawn. So rook's out the way, so collect and then come back. Does it matter which way I go? I think I go here. Now do the same thing this side. Just push this pawn. Oh, now we hit both of them. He's just playing the game far too quickly for rapid chess. Okay, so I can obviously just collect the pawn there. Then maybe king forward, pawn up, something like that. Let's push the pawn. Drop back, just keep them protected. Now push here. Now let's keep my pawn. Okay, this time I will check and push it along. Now I'm threatening to come across at the right moment or even here. Just make sure there's no stalemate, but I don't see it. I can just queen now. Okay, this should be good enough now. We just have to avoid stalemates. That's the only thing we're looking at. So let's take the simple approach first. Okay, now check. Let's push the pawn, then the rook's going to come right across the board so we don't do any accidental slips. Drive the king back. Now we just march the king across and then it'll be checkmate. And there it is.